Travel has a way of exposing the weakness in your gear setup. That moment when your phone dies at 30,000 feet, your expensive sunglasses disappear at a beachside cafe, or you're fumbling with tangled cables in a cramped airplane seat. We've all been there, and it's exactly why smart travel accessories really help make or break your trip. The best travel gear isn't about having the most expensive stuff. It's about having the right stuff that actually works when you need it most. Whether you're navigating foreign airports, exploring new cities, or just trying to stay connected and comfortable on the road, the right travel accessories solve real problems without weighing you down. Today, we're diving into some of our favorite affordable travel EDC essentials, all under $50. So without further ado, let's get into it. If you've seen any of our previous budget watch coverage, this watch should come as no surprise. For around $20, the Casio World Time might just be the best travel watch you've never considered. This thing has been quietly dominating the budget digital space for years, and once you dig into what it offers, it's easy to see why. The 39.5mm black resin case absolutely packs in features with a dial display full of mini digital screens for each major function. You get that iconic world map display showing 31 time zones across 48 cities, essentially a digital GMT that lets you track time anywhere from Tokyo to New York with a few button presses. The quirky map visual is really the defining feature that gives this watch its charm. Beyond the world time functionality, Casio loads in a stopwatch, countdown timer, 5 daily alarms, and LED illumination. The 4 polished silver pushers give it that retro futuristic Bond vibe, while the analog clock display in the upper corner adds a nice touch for your home time zone. At just 39 grams with 100 meters of water resistance and a 10-year battery life, this is the kind of set-it-and-forget-it travel companion that'll handle whatever you can throw at it. Hard to argue with that value proposition. We've been fans of the original AirFly Pro since it launched, and TwelveSouth's second-generation model only sweetens the deal. This tiny Bluetooth adapter solves one of travel's most annoying problems, connecting your wireless earbuds to airplane entertainment systems, gym equipment, or any device with a 3.5mm jack. The Pro 2 keeps the same pocket-friendly form factor at just 16.5 grams, but this time around it adds Bluetooth 5.3 for faster, more reliable pairing. The updated Qualcomm aptX chip delivers noticeably cleaner audio than the original, though admittedly, that first version already sounded pretty damn good to us. What really sets us apart is the dual pairing capability. You and your travel companion can both connect to the same entertainment system without fighting over a splitter. The transmit-receive switch also lets you stream music from your phone to car stereos or speakers via aux input. Battery life clocks in at around 25 hours with USB-C charging, though there's no battery indicator beyond a low-power LED. Minor gripe aside, it's an essential travel tool that makes wireless headphones infinitely more useful. Speaking of wireless headphones, nothing sub-brand CMF has been quietly killing it in the budget audio space, and the Buds 2 continue that trend with some serious upgrades over the original. At just about $50, these deliver features you typically pay double for from other established players in the space. The standout spec here is that 48 decibel hybrid ANC, legitimately impressive noise cancellation that actually works in real-world scenarios like flights or commutes. Pair that with spatial audio powered by HRTF algorithms, and you're getting an immersive listening experience that punches well above its weight class. Battery life is solid as well, clocking in at 13.5 hours on a single charge, 55 hours total with the case. The quick charge game is strong as well, with 10 minutes netting you 7.5 hours of playback. It's a really useful feature when you're rushing to catch a flight. The design keeps that minimalist CMF aesthetic with a matte finish, metal accents, and that transparent dial corner that's just pure eye candy. And while that transparent dial is purely decorative, it can double as a lanyard loop. Unfortunately, CMF doesn't include any sort of lanyard with the kit. We opted for the vibrant orange colorway, but they're also available in either green or black as well. Sound quality comes courtesy of custom 11mm drivers with direct tuning, delivering surprisingly balanced audio, though they do still lean bass heavy like most budget options out there. The 6-microphone array with Clear Voice Technology 3.0 handles calls well, and the IP55 rating means they'll survive your workouts. Sure, you're limited to AAC and SBC codecs, but for most people streaming from their phone, that'll be perfectly fine. Hand sanitizer might not be the 2020 obsession it once was, but it's still damn useful when you're traveling and can't find a proper place to wash your hands. Most pocket sanitizers are harsh, smell terrible, and leave your hands feeling like sandpaper, not exactly what you want before grabbing a snack. Noshinku takes a different approach with their refillable spray bottles, knocking the design out of the park as well. But what's inside those well-designed bottles is equally impressive, and actually considers your skin and sinuses. The formula blends 70% ethyl alcohol distilled from organic sugarcane with hydrating ingredients like jojoba, rosehip, argan, and aloe to prevent that awful dried out feeling. And while there are several scents to choose from, we keep coming back to the Bergamot cypress, a crisp citrus that's not too overpowering or synthetic. Each matte black bottle delivers about 300 sprays, with 2 to 3 pumps being enough to properly sanitize your hands. At 3.5 inches tall and just half an inch thick, these slip easily into any pocket or bag. We opted for the 3-pack here to ensure we always have one on person. The refillable design is smart too, with the refill kit providing enough refill solution for 5 bottles. Not everyone needs to be hauling a massive 64-ounce Stanley to stay properly hydrated on the go. Hydroflask got the memo and finally listened to complaints about their bottles being boat anchors and delivered the Trail series. It's 25% lighter than their standard 24-ounce wide mouth without sacrificing any of that legendary insulation performance. And while these are technically built for the trails, we found them to be just as well suited for travel. Hydroflask does offer up a few different sizes, but we went with the 24-ounce size specifically because it fits most backpack bottle holders and airline cup holders, while still providing enough hydration for a full day of exploring. And at just 10.5 ounces, it does feel noticeably lighter than traditional insulated hydro flasks. There's also a flexible perforated strap paired with a set of aluminum pivots to further minimize weight, while also adding some nice design details to the mix. The innovative stainless steel construction sheds weight while maintaining that temp shield double wall vacuum insulation. You still get 24 hours cold and 12-hour hot performance, plus the leak-proof reliability you expect when tossing it into a bag. The wide mouth opening makes airport water fountain refills quick and easy, though you'll still need a bottle brush for deep cleaning when the time comes. At $45, it's certainly not cheap, but the durability is proven and the weight savings make it worth the investment for frequent travelers. Charging cables are travel's biggest pain point. They're bulky, tangle easily, and you always need a different connector than what you packed. Rolling Square's InCharge XS solves this with a keychain-sized cable that handles 4 different connection types in one tiny package. We like to think of it as the Swiss Army knife of charging cables. The genius is in the swiveling adapters, USB-A and Lightning connectors that rotate and lock into place over the main USB-C cable. This gives you USB-C to USB-C, USB-C to Lightning, USB-A to USB-C, and USB-A to Lightning connections. Basically every modern device combo you'll encounter. At just over an inch when folded, it disappears on your keychain thanks to the N52 magnets that snap the ends together. And the permanently tethered silicone cap prevents pocket lint from gunking up the connectors, a smart improvement over earlier versions where the cap inevitably got lost. The 240-watt charging capacity handles everything from phones to laptops, though data transfer is limited to USB 2.0 speeds. For travel scenarios where you need reliable charging without cable chaos, it is a brilliant solution. WUBEN has been quietly building a solid reputation in the flashlight space since 1981, but it isn't until the last few years that they've really started to shine in the EDC space, no pun intended. And their new G5 keychain light shows exactly why. At just 52 grams, literally the weight of an egg, this thing delivers 400 lumens in a package that's barely thicker than a matchbox. But it's the feature set that really sets this torch apart, especially at the $20 price point. The standout feature here is that 180-degree rotating head that lets you angle the beam wherever you need it. Pair that with a matching 180-degree adjustable pocket clip alongside the magnetic base, and you've got genuine hands-free capability for close work or reading maps in tight spaces. The G5's dual LED setup is also a really solid feature here. You can opt for a main white light for general use, plus there's RGB side lighting with 7 colors for signaling or night vision preservation, operated by the same rotary dial used to adjust the brightness on the white light. The clever sliding lock switch prevents accidental activation, while USB-C charging with pass-through support means you can use it while plugged in. Each light is equipped with a 450 mAh internal battery that delivers about an hour on high or up to 65 hours on low. And the IP68 rating means it handles whatever weather you can throw at it, making it a solid EDC light for travel scenarios. Dead phone anxiety while traveling is very real, and Anker's 622 magnetic battery is one of the best solutions for iPhone users constantly on the move. At just half an inch thick, this 5,000 mAh power bank snaps magnetically to your phone for a completely cable-free charging experience. That means no more digging around for the right cable or dealing with a tangled mess in your bag. And that's the real game changer here. Traditional power banks mean carrying extra cables, finding the right one in your carry-on, and dealing with wires while you're trying to use your phone. The 622 MagGo eliminates all that friction. Just snap it on and you're charging. The beauty for travel is also in the dual functionality. It's both emergency power and a hands-free stand for long flights or hotel room streaming. And the magnetic alignment is strong enough that you won't worry about it dropping while navigating airports or checking maps on the go. The 7.5 watt wireless charging isn't lightning fast, but it does reliably take you from 20% to 90% in about 3 hours, which is perfect for those long layovers or train rides. The side USB-C port handles your other devices when needed, though you can't charge 2 devices simultaneously. The integrated kickstand locks to 45 degrees. which works great for most travel scenarios whether you're watching videos or taking video calls. For frequent travelers who need reliable backup power without cable chaos, this really hits the sweet spot, especially at the $35 price point. Okay, we've all been there. Expensive sunglasses lost to airport security, broken on a hike, or left behind at some beachside bar. Travel has a way of claiming good eyewear, which is exactly why our friends at Huckberry created the Sunseekers. Huckberry knows adventure gear because they live it. These guys have built their entire brand around quality stuff for people who actually use their gear. At just $45, the Sunseekers are priced for reality. You won't baby them or stress when they inevitably take a beating, or worse, don't make it home after your trip. The rectangular tortoiseshell frames hit that sweet spot between classic and contemporary styling, working equally well whether you're exploring European cities or lounging poolside. And the polarized lenses are a nice touch, helping to cut glare effectively under ultra-bright conditions or when dealing with water reflections. What really sells us here is the mindset shift. At this price point, grabbing a backup pair makes total sense. Throw one in your travel bag, keep another in your car. When you're not constantly worried about losing your $400 shades, you actually enjoy wearing them. Simple philosophy, but it works. Traveling means constantly hanging gear in sketchy places. That means bathrooms, airport terminals, cramped hotel rooms where floor space is non-existent. Standard carabiners work great until they don't, and suddenly your day pack or camera bag has vanished from that bathroom hook. Matador's BetaLock solves this with a lockable carabiner that gives you peace of mind in questionable spaces. The aircraft-grade aluminum body works like any other carabiner for quick attachment, but turn the included key and you've activated a deadbolt that deters opportunistic theft. We've used it to secure water bottles to compression straps, hang bike lights on packs, and yes, lock day packs to bathroom fixtures when there's nowhere else to stash your gear. It's worth mentioning, the keys aren't unique, so it's not high security by any means, but it can help prevent casual grab-and-go situations. The thick aluminum construction means it's better suited for larger travel packs than slim day bags. This thing is pretty substantial in person. For just $30, it's a nice peace of mind to have, just in case. Airport security has made carrying a traditional Swiss Army knife nearly impossible for frequent travelers. You can either check your bags, surrender your knife, or go without. All terrible options when you actually need those tools on the road. Victorinox has solved this with the Jetsetter, a bladeless Swiss Army knife designed specifically for air travel. You get 7 functions, including scissors, bottle opener, magnetic Phillips screwdriver, wire stripper, tweezers, and a toothpick. Basically everything except the blade that gets you flagged at security. Look, we'll be the first to say this. Every TSA agent is going to be different, so there are no guarantees here. But real-world feedback from travelers shows that it passes TSA screening about 90% of the time, though you still might get questioned. We found the key is being upfront about it. Toss it in a bin during screening rather than hiding it in your bag. And at $25, it's cheap enough to not ruin your trip if it does get confiscated. In our experience, the scissors alone make this worthwhile for travel. Opening packages, cutting tags, trimming loose threads, and so on. The magnetic Phillips screwdriver handles electronics nicely, and having a bottle opener is always clutch. Each one measures just 2.25 inches in length and comes equipped with a keyring for easy keychain carry. Traveling light means making tough choices about what to carry, but sometimes you need quick access to essentials without digging through a backpack or risking pickpockets in crowded markets. And quite frankly, there's no better option than a good sling bag. Bellroy's light belt bag fits the bill perfectly with a minimalist 1.8-liter crossbody that keeps your most important gear within arm's reach. The recycled ripstop construction weighs just 4.3 ounces, which is 3 times lighter than Bellroy standard fabrics, and the magnetic WUBEN buckle lets you secure it one-handed on the go. The layout is dead simple here. A hidden back pocket against your body for passport or phone, plus a main compartment with mesh organization and a convenient key leash. What makes this work for travel is the compact size and the versatility. Wear it crossbody through airports, around your waist while hiking, or over your shoulder while exploring cities. And, like most of Bellroy's bags, it's equipped with the brand's internal Apple AirTag slip pocket for extra security. At 1.8 liters, it is certainly on the smaller size, and operates much more like an extension of your pockets than anything. For travelers who want hands-free access to critical gear without the bulk, it's perfectly sized, and the water-resistant fabric and coated zippers handle light rain without worry. And there you have it. Some of the best travel accessories under $50 that prove you don't need to break the bank in order to upgrade your travel game. Like most good EDC, the best travel gear becomes invisible until you need it, then proves indispensable when you do. And that's exactly what these essentials deliver. As always, this is just our take on some of the standout travel EDC in the affordable space. Drop us a line below with your go-to travel essentials under $50. We're always looking for gear that punches above its weight class. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more EDC guides and gear deep dives. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in next week's video.